How's it going, everyone? It's Leo here. So I'll make a quick video about something I wish I would have known when I was starting the mortgage process, and that is basically the difference between servicing a loan and administering a loan. So I put that on the board right now. Servicing versus administering. Alright, so when you're getting a home loan, at first, they're going to administer the loan, which means they're going to buy the property for you as the lender. Servicing is essentially they're collecting the payments and they're handling all the customer service. Those are the key differences. Just because they administer the loan doesn't necessarily mean they will service the loan. Now that's key because when I bought my property with Quicken Loans, they administered the loan, which means I went through the process with them where, getting all the documents, my W-2, getting everything together to get approved for the loan, and then having them work through the closing process and finalizing with them. I worked through the interest rates, everything with them, and then they went also with servicing my loan. Now, just because Quicken Loans did it doesn't necessarily mean that every mortgage lender will. For example, in my second property that I bought that with Guaranteed Rate. I'm going to make a video about that too, about my whole experience with them, similar to how I did it with Quicken Loans. But for example, in Guaranteed Rates, they administered my loan, but they are not servicing my loan. Wells Fargo is servicing my loan. So I went through the process with Guaranteed Rate to get approved. I went through closing with Guaranteed Rate. But I'm dealing with Wells Fargo for all the customer service. They're collecting all the payments. So Guaranteed Rate sold my loan over to Wells Fargo. Why they do this, I have no clue. But that's important because if I would have known beforehand the difference of the two, I would have considered whether I was going with Guaranteed Rate or not, because they're not going to be holding my loan. Thankfully, I got lucky with Wells Fargo's. They have some controversy behind them, but there's much worse lenders out there that I could have gone, so all inclusive, I'm happy with it considering I rolled the dice. But this is key to know because you want to know what you're getting into. Wells Fargo has my loan for 30 years. What if it would have been some mortgage lender that's low, they don't know what they're doing, or they're just a headache to deal with? So this is why I feel like it's important to really know the differences between the two. One thing I wanted to add to that also though is, yes, Quick Guaranteed Rate administered my loan and Wells Fargo is servicing it, but when they sell your loan, they have to hold it accountable to the same terms. So even though it was Guaranteed Rate and now it's Wells Fargo, it's the same terms, so same interest rate, same monthly payments, everything is the exact same. They just sold it over to Wells Fargo, potentially just like on a quick sell to make some money instantly, and then Wells Fargo is winning off the interest over the life of the loan. That's why they could be doing it, but I just felt like that's important to know before you even get into the loan. This is something, that the mortgage lenders have to tell you. So when you're going through the process, ask them, will you be servicing my loan as well, or will you only be administering it and then just selling it off to a random lender in the future? Quicken Loans, if you ask them, I think 99% of the time, they're going to administer it and service it. So that's a good bet there. Guaranteed Rate, they will rarely service it. They will administer it and then just sell it off instantly. So keep that in mind when you're going through the process. Alright, so that more or less sums it up for this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. It helps out a lot. If you have any comments, just drop it down. I'll answer any comments that you have. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot, especially since I'm just getting started. Alright, thank you for watching and have a great day.